What is up, guys? Me, Josh here, bringing you a quick kind of overview of one of the latest ranked matches I had. This is an awesome ranked battle. You know, it wasn't my best game. I didn't get 5, 6, whatever kills. I didn't do 300,000 damage or anything like that. It was just a good ranked game, and I kind of want to show you guys how this went down and what I did and what the team did and how we kind of played together at the end to kind of get this victory. And it was one of those games that you're just like, okay, on to the next one. Hope I don't lose a star. But we actually came back and won this game, which was freaking awesome. And I think at one point we were down. The other team, enemy team, had like 980 some points. So that's how close it was. It was a last second, 2 to 3 more ticks, and we would have lost. And we actually came back and won. So the first thing I always do is I always look at my enemy. I always look at the teams, and pretty balanced destroyer-wise. Cruisers, we have a Pensacola. Battleship's identical. Cruisers, we have Pensacola. Spoiler alert, he is the first one that dies, so sucks to suck, Pensacola. Good luck in the rest of your ranked career. But on this map, we're on Northern Lights. A really good map. It's been at least part of the first or the last 3 seasons, including this one. And it's a map I actually kind of like. A lot of people don't like this one because they played it so much. And on this one, little info on me: I tend to push A. So if you see me there, because B is just weird, especially if you get outspotted and you can get absolutely wrecked. So I'm going to be switching between kind of the free camera and this camera, because I know when you zoom in a lot on this camera through the Warships replayer, it's kind of jerky a little bit, but yeah, I'll switch back and forth. But I'm pushing ACAT. I know at least one of the destroyers is pretty decent. The Shores, I know I had been playing with a little bit, so he's playing good. So I was like, guys, please destroy this. Shores, I mean, we have 2 battleships. I don't know how these guys just weren't demolished. Demolished. We have 2 cruisers and 2 battleships within range of these guys, and I don't think these guys got a scratch on them. I mean, we had a Colorado and a Nagato in range, and that Shores has taken 0.0 damage. The Miyogo has taken 0.0 damage. That's crazy to me. I don't get it. But hey, I play destroyers. What do I know? But as soon as I see any destroyers in ranked, you need to take them out. I mean, how do those cruisers take no damage? Oh, I cry every time. But hey, whenever I see anything, it's just like normal battles. You take out the trunk of a tree, it's going to fall down, and the trunk is going to be the destroyers and cruisers, especially the cruisers. Of course, take out the destroyers as fast as you can, which we did. We put on some decent damage into that guy. But these cruisers, I tried to put in as much damage as possible. The faster they go down, the faster we can push the destroyers, and the faster our destroyers can push up and be aggressive. We've been setting a little bit of fire on him, so he most likely pushed to repair, and that means that's what I'm trying to do as a Bliss. I'm trying to fire all the time, which I fire all the time. If I have the ability to either stealth fire, which this thing can with the 15-point captain, it can even without a 15-point captain, as long as you have AFT, I believe. And yeah, as long as you have AFT, you can still stealth fire. I shoot all the time. Now, there are situations where I don't fire, and I'm trying to be sneaky, which we have later in the game. But I'm trying, if I can force repair and have somebody not have a repair and sit on a fire, especially on a cruiser. Battleships, it's its own thing, you know, they have the repair, but on these tiers, no cruisers have heals. So if you force a repair on a cruiser, that's monstrous. You can take out a lot of damage. So if you guys know, we are slowly taking A. I decided to back off the cap and kind of maybe get some vision through this little gap right here, which I did. I sank this battleship and was able to pump a couple more salvos in, but they have cap B. We are slowly capping A, which is fine. And I'm trying to find out, if you guys can see the mini-map, I'm trying to find out where the other 2 destroyers are. We know there's the Mahan, I don't know where the Bliss is, and I don't know where the Sims is. So I'm trying to get locations on all these guys. We know the 2 cruisers had pushed B cap, we can see one, we can see we're last seen there. So I assume that there's 1 DD over there, and there's 2 cruisers, and both the battleships are in transit towards that way. So, and actually there's the Bliss right there. So, like I said, it looks like somebody put a decent hit into him. So we're trying to kill these guys as fast as possible. Usually the first team without destroyers loses, and we're trying to take advantage. So we put in a decent amount. He's down to about 5k. I'm only getting little hits, but we have 2 destroyers on that side. Really close to actually killing this guys, which would have been a really good boost. And if you can see right here, our Pensacola is beached. And we're just going to slowly see his life tick down. First one to beach, take a big old citadel, down he goes, getting wrecked. And nice to know you, goodbye. Alright, good luck with the rest of your ranked games, Pensacola, nice to know you. And there we go. He requested support, but nobody gave it to him. So we have a cap. We're down about 130 points. It's only a Pensacola. It's only a cruiser. If you guys have played a decent amount, you know, cruisers are kind of pseudo weak, I would say. I mean, a Miyoko or a Shores being, especially like an Indy pushing at the right time, are very strong. But one wrong turn, you're going to get smacked with the Citadel, and then you're kind of out. I hate all spotter planes. They ruined my life. But is it the biggest loss? No, it's probably the best ship for us to lose. He would probably most likely had the lowest impact on the game. But right now, we have ACAP, we have 2 destroyers over there, so I'm just trying to get vision. I'm trying to find out, I'm trying to get my team as much knowledge as possible, and trying to scout out BCAP. So I see our entire little group of people right there on the other side of the map, so I'm like, hey, I'm going to be a pro destroyer and smoke all these guys, because hey, who knows, there may be a Shores sitting broadside at 9 kilometers. Look at that. Oh my god, somebody shoot at him. The Shores that took no damage has now taken damage, but nobody wants to shoot at it. So I cry a little bit that this guy doesn't die. He definitely should have. But hey, what are you going to do, our team? If you see the smoke, feel free to be a little bit more aggressive, but what are you going to do? Nobody got the shots on him. I got a couple shots on him. Unlucky enough to not get a fire, but they keep the damage up on that Colorado, and I believe he's even on fire too, or he gets on fire right there. Yeah, so he takes some damage, so he's kind of out. So this is kind of my chance, and to kind of push B and see what's there. I know potentially there's only one Sims. I think both the destroyers are that way, and both the cruisers are going to A. So this is where it starts to get a little freaky, because we have a destroyer being very aggressive on A cap right now. I don't think he needed to be. He's all by himself. There's 2 destroyers there, and there's 2 cruisers, so if he's spotted, he's taking a lot of damage. And I think you'll see a little bit of red text over the minimap relatively soon. I'm spotted, so there, we found the Sims. Try to put in some damage. Hopefully our guys do, and there's the and there is the death of our other destroyer. So we're down a cruiser, down a destroyer, and down about 250 points, which kind of sucks. So I'm just trying to put as much damage as I can on this guy, light him on fire, force him out. Couldn't quite find him, but as you can tell, we have nobody defending A, and there's only like 2 ships over here. It's the Sims and the battleship. So actually, I think I put a blind shot in here. Don't hit him with torp, so you can always kind of YOLO torp. And let's see if I hit him. I don't remember if I hit him here. I don't think I do. It was like a complete blind shot. Oh, yeah, I was really close. I didn't quite hit him though. But I do snag him with this really good salvo right here. It was one of those beautiful ones that just arc right on top of that booty. So, pretty good shot, 3,300. And we've lost a cap. This is where it's just like, what the hell? This is ranked right here. What do we do? And what are we supposed to do? Because this is not that good. And it looks, thank you, World Warship replays on the Ghost ship. But we got to push A cap. We got to find them, and we got to try to do whatever we can to get this game going back in our favor. So I'm gonna send out some torps. I have smoke coming up too, and I don't know what's really here. And the destroyer actually really surprised me a lot, and I wasn't sure what to do, honestly. So I just started firing and popped smoke for our entire team. Because we need to kill that Shores, we need to kill this destroyer, and we need to get some. And there, boom! Our battleship started actually hitting very, very hard. I actually took minimal damage for how many ships were here. You guys can't really tell, but there's a Miyoko that is right here. I think one destroyer was up here. I think there's actually 4 ships on A cap right now. There was the Shores, the Mahan. I think their Bliss was there, and the Miyoko is right there. And you guys actually see the Miyoko in just a little bit. I'm surprised I only took like 1,000 damage or 2,000 damage. I got really, really lucky right there. And I'm just going to keep damage up. Like I said, I almost shoot all the time in this ship. And I'm just trying to force damage on these guys, especially the Nagato. Oh yeah, the Nagato was there too. So there's actually 5 ships on A cap, and I only took 1,000 damage. So I got really, really lucky. And per rank, I think target selection in ranked is really, really bad. And it's always take out the lowest ship. I forced a fire on him, which is good. And so now I'm just trying to help. He's going behind the island, so I'm just going to force shots on this Nagato. And we're actually sending some guys into B cap as well, because they are at 760 points. 770 points. So we need kills. We need caps, and we have none of them. We actually just get a kill on a cruiser from the looks of it, so maybe a little bit of a rebound, but we need those kills. We actually need the kills really, really bad. So this destroyer is getting pretty low. We have some solid chips here to maybe take him down, but I think he escapes. Putting actually pretty good shots into him. And luckily this Nagato didn't get aggressive and start firing on me, because that would have been bad. Like I said, I'm always trying to pump out damage in the ship, and I think a lot of people should. If you're spotted anyway, you might as well shoot and try to take out the lowest possible health. Right now, I'm just trying to spread out the Ebola, which is fires on this guy, and we're starting to rebalance here. Take the B cap, and I know that their team is so low. Their team is very, very low right now. I think their Sims is the only one above 5k life, so this is my aggressive move. Our team is doing okay health-wise. They're kind of contending B and holding off as much as possible, and boom, just like that, the Nagato takes a really big hit. So I know the Nagato's low and taking damage. I know that there's two destroyers are like 3k life each, and I was throwing in some torps, and boom, there's their Bliss. So I'm trying to get an idea of where all these guys are. And the whole time I'm watching this score because it's slowly trickling up. We're almost at 900 points, and it's really scary, and I think we're about to lose another ship as well. But this is the situation where it's doable, you know? It's doable. We just need things to go our way. We need to get some caps, we need to get some kills, and we can rebalance, because their team is so low. A couple good hits, and we're right back in this. So that Bliss is down to about 1400 life. I know this Nagato right here. I maybe should have gone just straight into channel. I didn't really hit him with any of my torps, but I don't know. I think this is actually fine. Those Nagato secondaries are just disgusting though at this tier. And so I'm just trying to pump out damage. I know he doesn't have a repair, and there's the Mahan. We need these 900 points. We're still contending B, so they aren't capping those points, which is really good. But we need points. We need points so bad. It was just like, please. And there's the GG in chat already. Yeah, we just lost another ship too. We lost one of our battleships. But this whole time, I mean, this situation right here, when we get this next kill, that's when I thought it was a potential. And especially Latif snuck onto A cap, and I saw his other Bliss was very, very low. I didn't think it was over. You know, of course we lose a ship. Of course it's over. But I believe if that Bliss goes down, I think Latif gets the kill on that. Yep. And there's two ships in front of me with combined life of about 13k. So we take these guys out. We're down to about 900. We're capping A. We're capping B. We lost. Apparently we got off of B cap, but he's down to about 1100, and there, he's dead. Okay, we've killed two more ships, and we're kind of getting this going. Our Miyoko kills their one battleship with his torp, so that was really good. And we're just trying to finish off this other battleship. We have now kind of corrected a little bit. We're actually in the lead ship-wise, which was the first time this entire game. So that was really, really good. 15k. Our one Nagato back here was playing very, very good. Latif is on very low life. And we're just trying to pump out as much damage as possible. I think we're about to lose our Miyoko over here. That's kind of pushing into two ships. But he's keeping them away. I wish we would have got B cap, but it is what it is. We're only down about... Even if he dies, they're at about 900 points, and I'm going straight to B cap. Because Latif can't push anything because he's 800 some life. Our Nagato's trying to not go broadside and get smashed, so I'm just trying to do whatever we can. He's about to go down, so it's really, really good. And we're about to lose our Miyoko as well. So he made that hero push. He got a really good trade and probably ended up saving us, because what he did is he took out the ship with the most life, the big tanky ship, and put in damage against the little guys. So I know I have to go against the Sims and the Miyoko, and if you guys just saw on the minimap, the Miyoko was heading north. So I know I at least had a buffer before I had to deal with big old Japanese 203 caliber shells. And I have faith in my ability to take out a Sims at 5k life. And we need this cap, so we need to deny them points. Right now, I'm at 170 hits already, so like I said, I consistently shoot with this ship, and I love it. So my thing right now, my goal is to 100% lock down B cap, take the cat, kill the Sims. Hopefully they kill the Nagato, which I think they're just about to do. He's down to about 1,000 life, so he just goes down, which is really good. And there's the Sims. So, and this is a good little training thing too. Timmy, he's actually a really solid player, and what high level players will do is they'll consistently move. So if you do a full salvo, you're gonna move. So I noticed he was doing that, and so what I did is I did a test shot, and then I'll get them to move because people tend to take the same pattern over and over and over. They hit A and D is the same thing. So what I always do is I shoot a single turret, and you shoot the rest of your salvo. It makes them turn, and you kind of just predict that turn. Down goes their last destroyer. I'm taking B cap, and boom, there goes the Nagato. So within 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, we've killed, what was it, 5 ships. We've taken a cat back, and now we're taking the other cat back, and we're up 3 ships to 1. They had like 980 points, people. What the hell? So it's not over yet. You know, they do have a Miyoko. I get into a kind of a sketchy situation here, but our team is sailing straight B. We know where their guy is. I have vision on him the entire time, but we have AK up locked down. Our whole team can roll here. Latif is like, I'm low. I'm literally a 1 salvo from this Miyoko. Latif is like a secondary hit from the Miyoko, so he's got to be careful. But our battleship is pretty high life. We only have 4 minutes though, but still, he's pretty low life at only about 15,000. And this is where it kind of gets sketchy, because the Bliss has a detection range of 6.8, and this is where I kind of had like an oh shit moment where, oh god, he's gonna spot me, and potentially I could have just, there's a point here where I could have gone dark again. Like, I'm right on the border right now, and now I'm detected, and he kind of makes a turn to get his guns on me. I probably could have just not shot and gone dark again, but I decided to be a little bit aggressive. It didn't really bite me in the butt too hard, but he only puts like he puts like 1 more shot into me, I think, and I think I end up doing more damage to him in this little go right here. Forced to fire on him too, so he doesn't have repair. Yeah, I think he only puts the 1 shot on me, so I think in the long run it was fine. He has no repair, and we know where he is. He's gonna hide there. He's gonna kind of post up on B cap. But that's the thing. I think we all turn on our AA. We need to shoot down the spotter plane because we have torps, and we need to get an idea of where, or we need to kind of potentially lock down that visibility for them. I tell Latif in chat. I mean, we didn't chat too much in team chat. It kind of fell together right at the end here. But I know Latif. I know he's a pretty solid player, and I was just like, dude, just chill. You're like almost a free kill for him. Even 1 hit, and he's dead. I'm low too. But I could potentially survive a salvo, an entire salvo. So I wanted to, this is where we play little bumper boats, I know. I was like, where are you going, Latif? Watch out, crazy! And it's always funny to see the awareness of your teams in ranked. They're like, defend A! He's capping B. He's on B cap. We know where he is. We don't need to defend A. We're fine right now. And so I have an idea what he's doing. He's doing the back out defend of A. So I just start launching in. I'm just gonna push down. Actually, I knocked out his torps, but he sent 1 already, so that kind of sucks. But he puts a solid salvo into me. Like I said, I could probably survive. I switched to AP, try to get the Citadels, and he launched 1 salvo with torps. Our Nagato, I think if he even took all 3, I don't think he'd die. So we're looking really good. I'm down to 4 life. Our Nagato says, you're done, and decided to shoot his AP salvo, and down goes Miyoko, and to the win we go. So that was a really good match. We ended up the game with 224 hits, 13 incapacitations, 2 kills, 6 fires, 9 base defends, a solo cap, and an assisted cap. I mean, like I said, we only did about 47,500 damage, but the majority of that was to destroyers, and was basically pumping out HE damage against you know, the enemy ships and trying to light those guys on fire. And we had a base XP of 2480. So it was a really good game, guys. One of those games where that's ranked. That is ranked life right there. And turned out good for the green guys, which was me, yes. And we kept going. I think we ended up getting up to rank 8. So taking my time, but hope you guys enjoyed the game. I know some people said, can you read? Because I don't play ranked on stream, so I started to record my my ranked games. So I might do some like kind of overviews, some more of some ranked games. But best of luck out there, bros. Hope you guys' ranked mission is going very well. Keep at it. Don't frustrate yourself. Play a couple games, take a break. Play a couple games, take a break. We'll all get rank 1. We'll all get Jolly Ranchers, and we'll be good to go. So best of luck out there, bros. I will catch you next time. Remember, like and subscribe.